There's a business concept called counter-positioning, and it's just this idea that if a new technology or way of doing things comes along, sometimes existing companies can't do it without damaging their existing business, whereas new companies can do it. So the existing incumbent companies start to lose out to the new companies. The canonical example of this would be like Kodak not being able to take on digital cameras because it would have hurt their existing very lucrative film business, and so they didn't, and then they died. But I like a different one better. I think that obviously for this channel, the quartz crisis of like I think it was like the 70s and 80s is a better example, because you had Swiss watchmakers with big teams of watchmakers building mechanical and automated movements, and then Seiko comes along with a quartz movement, and they're more accurate, they're cheaper, easier to build, and eating the lunch of the Swiss watchmakers. And a lot of those businesses died during that period. And some made the change, knowing that it would hurt their existing mechanical and automated movement business. So now, here we are in this world where AI is changing things very, very quickly. And I think two types of businesses are at risk from counter-positioning. The first is SaaS businesses that have per-seat licensing. Like obviously, if it's really, really easy to write software and you're making a bunch of money by just charging everyone that uses it a monthly fee, like that's not going to work out very well for you. So you're going to have to figure out a way that's more in line with the business value that you're creating and the cost of production, because other companies that want to compete will be able to just reproduce your software with a lower cost of production, come in and outsell you. So you just have to change. And this is for companies where there's no network effect, like nothing that makes their software better because more people are using it. That would be an example of that would be like Microsoft Teams or Slack. Like the more people that use it, the better it is. Or LinkedIn or Facebook or any sort of network. Like those companies are not in danger because it's easy to make a replica of it because nobody's on that replica. It's only valuable because people use it. But for something like Zapier, QuickBooks, it's game over for per-seat licensing, for sure. And then companies like mine, we charge like a weekly rate per developer to build software for you. We've got to revisit that. Like I just sent out a Substack today that said, for the first time ever, we're going to do fixed bid, milestone-based pricing based on the business value that we create. So hopefully people will take us up on it. Because I think it's going to get, we have existing clients where we're in there doing full-time work and doing this weekly rate thing. We risk undercutting that business by offering this new model, but I think we have to, because I've already seen new entrants into the market saying, send us a bunch of requirements and we'll spit out software at an unbelievably fast rate and we'll charge you a fixed bid rate for it. So we have to be able to do the same. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll keep doing what we do as long as we can and just try to take on this new world as it comes at us. I would say one other thing that is kind of like part of the counter-positioning argument for us is that we've staffed ourselves with coding experts. Like they're really good at things like AWS, things like Node.js, Python, database building, database tuning, like all these things that AI can largely do now. So who do we need in this new world? Is it systems engineer developers, or is it more like product manager types who kind of straddle that world between business and systems? I think it's more the latter. I think we have quite a few of those on our team because we've always preferred those types of people. But yeah, people that learned how to just code what they were told and not think about users or the business, those people are in trouble.